One of the things that's, well, I guess one of the awesome things about control is doing it yourself. The more I dive into control of myself, the less I feel the need to control other people. So embracing your own God and Goddess energy within, for myself, brings me to my own awareness of there's no need for me to be someone else's God, someone else's Lord, someone's overseer, you know, that type of shit. So for today, we're going to do some breathing, some deep breathing. We're going to be doing 5 minutes of 5 and 5. So we're going to have 5 inhale through the nostrils. Going to expand the belly on the inhale. And right back out. All right. So we'll do some in the nose, out through the nose, and some alternate nostril breathing as well. We'll breathe in 5. Pitch for 5. And exhale for 5. And hold for 5 again. Then we'll repeat on the other side. And for right now, we got, what the heck? Oh. So we'll have the brown nose going on as well. That's some 520. Yeah. Let them tones get you. It's always great to play some tones in the background while you are being still. Being still is close them eyes, cross them, staring down at your nose, or third eye, or up the crown. Pick one. Pick one. So we're going to do that. And let's take it back just a little, because we want to do, we'll start with 3 ohms and then we will continue. So feet flat, pointed straight ahead. You can have your hands in your lap facing up. or in a particular mudra that you be on, whether, air, akasha, spirit, earth, water. Well, if you know any specifics, you can do that as well. And for the main point, let's just get our base straight. We got our feet right, sitting in our chair, sitting tall. No slouch. Not for today. No slouch. You know that slouch right here. You can see it. I can feel it. You sit tall. Inhale through the nose. Expand the belly on the inhale. Feeling, breathing in to the belly, the lower dantian, your silver cord, your belly button, your cosmic spot. Um, Feeling the belly up to the chest on the inhale, and on the hold, thumb, ring finger, whatever we're doing with that as well. And during the hold, teeth, have that tongue pressing against the back two teeth right there, creating that lock up top. So we're not losing any energy there, as well as pulling up on the anal muscles on the perineum, it's one of them. So pull up on your anal muscles like you're clenching. So you have that lock up top, lock down below as well. So that energy will circulate within. And you will feel that. What you want here? Clarity. We're cleaning out that fuck shit that's already in your mind. That bullshit, whether it's from whatever, all the things that you have attracted, not let go of. What do I do today? Who am I? Where's my mom at? Who is that tapping on my leg at 2 a.m.? Why do I keep waking up at 4 a.m.? Why is this person? Why is that person? Why do I keep doing this? What does this mean? What does that mean? Or all these adventures and outside quest that outside forces would have you go through, rather than considering, you know, why you feel a certain way always on Wednesdays, or why do you feel a certain way during this time of the year. They would rather you wonder about what's going on in the sky, as if the sky isn't within you already. They want you wondering, are there aliens around? Aren't these the same people who have been saying, I don't know, for like how many years? All that information is within. I mean, we do macabre meditations, and we go to many ancient civilizations. We go to pyramids. You can set your clock and go to a pyramid in 15 minutes. Do some remote viewing. You can go see where you were buried 4,000 years ago. Look, the world sex is not good enough. They pussy ain't popping no more. It used to be because it was quick and easy, but no. The world just wants you to bust a nut and go to sleep. Bust a nut and eat something. Bust a nut and forget about who you are. Connecting back to that inner for myself has been dope. And we're going to continue to do it. So let's do some ohms. Go, go, Power Ranger! I got to get that in the pitch. That one, the X-Men, Gargoyles, Batman Beyond, and Goof Troop. Rescue Rangers is a dope one as well. But all right. Yeah. Going to these on. You feel that flowing through. Eyes closed and crossed. Deep exhale. Inhale with Om in mind. Inhale. Om. Om. Last one. Om. Feel those sensations rolling through your body. Yeah, we're going to enjoy getting high on our own supply. I got it right. So we're going to go 5, 5, 5, and 5. Inhale. I have a right thumb, right nostril. Inhaling through the left nostril for a count of 5. Close for 5. Exhale out the right nostril halfway for 5. And hold for 5. Inhale through the right nostril for 5. Close for 5. And exhale out the left nostril for 5. Hey, just because we know what we own, just because we know who we be, don't mean we got to clear out some fuck shit within ourselves already. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, um, forcing through blowing your nose. Just take considerations, read up on it, see the forcing that you have to do to expel things out of our bodies that we've been doing for most of our lifetimes, you know. Oh man, I feel something. Let me blow my nose. You know what happens when you start blowing your nose at the beginning of the day? By the end of the night, how you feel? Everything gets swollen up because you have forced the vibrations. You put too much vibration into it. So, maybe a blower every now and then, but when you're consistently blowing, you are consistently physically trying to get rid of something. And when we are physically trying to remove something from our bodies, when we could be transitioning into mentally, spiritually, using our breath, using our holy keys. And I mean, shit, man, I ain't know that shit till I knew that shit. So it's a recovery mission. So enjoy your recovery. Let's go ahead and get this. Now, while I'm doing this, your eyes are going to be closed and crossed. Um, we're just going to go for 5 minutes. I'll move it at a all right pace. I have my fingers up at the beginning. I'm pretty sure by the end or mid after a minute or so, I'm just gonna be going in because doing this and counting at the same time. Yeah. Mm. Mm. On the inhale, we're gonna go slowly for that 5. You'll be able to gauge yourself, communing with yourself as well. And at this time, before we begin, if you would like to press pause, stop, or whatever, um, tap into your own creativity, your own protection, because I am going to be releasing at this time as well. So ain't no need for you to be catching on to no shit that I'm releasing. And I don't need to be catching on to no shit that you gonna be releasing, right? So we sending that shit where it's supposed to go, not to somebody else, back to the earth. She love that shit. Feminine energy, that is. So yeah, set your protections however you do, whether it's clapping, some hand motions, covering yourself, lighting an incense, some words of power, however they be. If you need to go to Dynamic Thought, that book, or Basic Sigil Magic, or there's many others. But those are two that I know of with words of power as well as setting protections for yourself, spiritual protections. And believe me, uh, the template may be long, but once you get into how you get into it, you'll be setting those protections just like that. And you can even boil it down to a snap of a finger. Uh, we're good. Up, feet flat, hands in the ready position. Sitting tall, shoulder blades back a bit. Hmm. All right, 5, 5, 5, 5. Alternate nostril breathing. Let's get it. Deep exhale. Let's begin. Place your hands in your lap. Feel your breath flowing through your body. That's your spirit. That's your healing energy. Just for right now, take note, not compare. Just take note of the lightness in your body. Let's take a deep exhale and we'll go right back in. Inhale. You
How's your
can
new
place
mic
your
scan?
hands in your lap. Take note of all sensations flowing through your body. Any muscle jumps, lightness in certain areas, joints, muscles. Feel that relaxation. There, yeah. Mm-hmm. And this that motherfucker's relaxation you're gonna take in with you on your meditations when you scrying or reading into a new book, or maybe you got some hesitation about some things. Mm-hmm. Maybe you picked up that singing bowl a couple weeks ago and it's like, jump into it. Maybe you had some tarot cards, go on to it. Maybe you had some runes, go on to it. Sigils, go on to it. Color magic, go into it. Harmonics, go into it. So whether you're doing your spiritual work or you're going back into this world to do this human experience, have your mind clear. Even if you gotta go bust some goddamn heads, at least have your mind clear so you know which heads to bust and know why you busting. You already got a gun. We're already triggered. So if we're gonna shoot, make sure we aiming at the correct targets that we're reflecting back to us what we need to recover. So continue with that deep breathing, that slow, conscious breath. Even those holds up top at the top of the inhale, the end of the exhale as well. We are uh, training ourselves, training our mind to delay that instant gratification, that urge to click, that urge to tell somebody that thing. That urge to try to save the day. Come on now, we watched enough goddamn Spider-Man movies. We seen it. Yeah, out here saving the day, motherfuckers be like, ah, remember Hancock? You remember Hancock? You be out here saving the day so much, then you be like, man, I'm here too much saving the day. Man, fuck this. I could, but I don't feel like it. That's projected energy onto us, man. Them ain't nothing but programs. Programs we downloaded. So go into your computer, go into your database, open up those file folders. Let's get to work. Because you go through one file folder, Spirit gonna clear up 15 of them for you. 15 that you ain't even know. And then 15 gonna get cleared out with that breath. So, I mean, shit. All you got to do is look at one. That's what Spirit be letting me know. Man, just go look at one folder. Go open up one folder today. You know, whether it's in 1984, maybe it's some shit back in my birth. You know what I'm saying? I was in my mother's womb for 9 months. So I'm attracting and living off everything she had going on. So maybe it's something in summer of 1984. I was born in the fall of 84. Hey, you know what I'm saying? So maybe it's something in there. You feel? So whatever that file folder may be, it's okay. It's all right. Write some things down. Get your pen and your pad. Get your breath ready. You know, setting your intentions beforehand. There's so many lecturers and energy streams out there to connect with on doing these things, as well as the MooRRooM library. So we got a couple drives. So we have the MooRRooM library. As you can see, this motherfucker full. 15 gigs of books. Astral travel. Whatever what you looking for. Let's put breath in. I've always wanted to do this. Like for me, it's always been something that I wanted to do. That desire of having like self-healing right there. So we're just recovering. So come in and get these books, goddamn. It's open. Motherfuckers is in there. It's about 10, 12 folk in here. Come in and get your edited on. You know what I'm saying? Read, download, however you want. We got exhale, we got breathing, tantric breathing, pranayama, qigong, visualization. Because you know what I'm saying, we're not just out here for myself, not just out here just trying to be calm and shit. Then what? You know what I'm saying? Like then what? We got mudras in here, jewel and lotus. This is definitely one Dr. Lee Melbeck was putting on. All types. All types. Bayou's Gate, Six Healing Sounds, Montauk Chill. Yeah, animal speak, because that breath goes into the meditations when we are communing with our animal spirits, our elementals, fairy kingdoms. What was I watching? What was I watching? Fern Gully last night. Watching fairies last night. Whoa, what else was we watching? We was watching. What was it? We was watching Wild Kratts last night on PBS Kids. And they were doing something. They were talking about the salamander, the fire salamander, fire salamander. And I got what's that on? So I need my fairies book. Enchantment of Fairies. I need enchantment. So we have been reading about the fairy realm and the fire salamander, because each element gnomes and whatnot. So everything has its different correspondences. So as we were reading in here, they brought up the fire salamander, and I was like, oh snap, salamanders, fires, fairy kingdoms, and everybody's looking at me, you know how it goes sometimes, be at the table. The kids are like, yeah, we spoken about it. Shout's like, man, get out of here with all that. I'm like, it's ancient. What you mean? It ain't nothing but us. And I'm telling you, maybe 3 or 4 minutes as they're going through their they're talking about the fire salamander and the information on it and all this. And it's like, what if we could be a fire salamander? I had to go with the kid shit. And I be mom, them ain't talking about now let's get out our ancient texts so we can find out more about the fire salamander. As soon as they say an ancient text, Shout look over to me like this. And I just sit there, you know what I'm saying? I'm just eating my food. I'm not sitting on here on no, I told you I was right. I'm like, no, I'm just, whenever I see information out there, especially on kids shows, TV shows, anything, you know what I'm saying? The Matrix is not the bottom bitch out here. It's okay. The movie The Matrix is not the only one out here. So let's, if I had my other one, I could just plug that one in. Fire salamander. Yeah. Fire fairies. Fire elements. Salamanders. Yep. It's better in the book. Oh, yeah. We'll just take a look right here. It's just energy that's within. Fires. Nature spirits. Yep. Fairy kingdom. Right here. What is it? Right here? Back of here, right here. So get that tapping on. Clairvoyance. As a fire elemental, salamander's domain are the forest fires, lightning, especially St. Elmo's fire, light, and fiery orbs. Volcanoes, fire, and all that it encompasses. Manly P. Hall. Hmm. So, just some things to get into. If it resonate, let it be. If it don't, shit, keep it pushing. If you stayed around this long, then I appreciate you. I appreciate that you would come in here and get some info, especially some info. What we here recovering, we're just recovering some things that we did not know about ourselves already. There are many times where I've spent way too much time contemplating things that have already happened and things that I already know. That's masturbating without busting a nut. How frustrating is that? How does it feel when you beat your meat and don't come? That's how I feel like diving into these old thought forms or things that I already know about myself, I already know about the world. And it's like, let's recover some new things so it can clear out those old thought forms and old judgments and whatnot. Sitting around judging things all day, it is like beating off, but not coming. It's terrible. And how does it feel? Ugh. You may get some moments of excitement, forced excitement, because like you're trying to force yourself into feeling good. This was about breathing, wasn't it? Hmm. But once you clear out the fuck shit, you can get into what you need to get into. Where? Yes, sifts. Undines. Salamanders, fire salamanders. King Jin, Archangel Michael. I mean, how many times have we seen this? As above, so below, both equal parts, as well as like Libra and Aries right across everything. And we read through some of this. How far have we gotten? But yeah, Elemental Kingdom. So go ahead, check this out. And determining these is just determining the vowels in your name, which, we've been using that for a minute. Fire. My name's William. So I got William. So I got more I's. So that Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that fire. 2 I's and an A. So then you just come through and read into that, and attuning to your elements that are already within. Alchemy. Write some things down, get some sigils out. The next thing you know, you outside and you're communing with certain, whatever you commune with on the inside, it will manifest out here. So maybe you see some geckos, or maybe the fire ants don't bite you anymore. Maybe you start eating up on some cherries and maybe a hot pepper every once in a while, some strawberries, or you know how it go, paprika, like. And as well as toning your archangel's name for your element 3 times. So mine will be Michael, Mikael. Mikael. His name, because I was looking at it like my Ka M. It is what it is. That Jin. And whatever element that you are tuning to, you want to tune to the opposite of it so you can get that balance. So I would see. Let's see, fire, air, water, earth. So fire and water. All right, so if you got the vowels with the fire in there, you go with the water as well. So Gabriel and Nixa. Nixa. Yeah. You got certain ones. You got chapters on each one of them. So enjoy. But yeah, this was the 5-5-5-5 alternate nostril breathing. Right thumb, right nostril, in for 5. Expand that belly on that inhale, then close. Make sure you got that lock up top and down low. Let go of the exhale. Exhale out the right nostril. Again, close. Repeat on the other side. Do that for 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes in your car, on the way to work, leaving work, on break, going into your coaches, teachers. You about to go in with these kids, with these other adults, bringing all sorts of energies and questions about life and projecting them, hoping someone else catches it so they can figure it out for them. They're hoping you do it for them, but you won't be doing it for them because you'll be recovering your own life. And when you are in front of people, stand to the side. Don't be standing directly in front of somebody. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be projecting that energy straight on to you. So if you need to, if somebody's standing chest up with you, Even if it's 5 feet away and they talking, turn to an angle. Back up out they line of energy. Come on now. Like, don't be throwing that shit behind me. You see me, if you see me move out the way, then you know why. I don't want your shit like that. Now I'm protected up already, but I'm just saying we gonna put a little bit more on that shit. We're gonna put a little bit more on that shit. And of course, whenever we're having before we leave anywhere, or whenever we're leaving certain places, we're clearing our energy as well, even if it's just a all low vibrational energy back to the earth. Light your little match. What, you don't think that match gonna do something? I mean, when you program it that way, yes, it will. Your words do the programming. Your mind sets some intentions. Your heart sets some intentions. So the more you talk about how it ain't gonna happen, it ain't. We've done that before. I've done that before. I've already talked about how much shit ain't gonna work. I've already talked about how much she ain't gonna do it. I already talked about how much he ain't gonna come around. Or I done talked about how much I can't do that. Man, we've already done that. We've seen what's happened. We've seen the manifestation out here. I don't want to manifest no more bullshit. So, in order to do that, be on this shit. Reading some templates, meditating, eyes closed and crossed. Even like something after this, just go on for 20 minutes. Turn on some nature sounds or go outside. What is it, 63 degrees a day and it's sunny? Shit. Take them shoes off and just walk outside in the grass. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And we're not always just releasing, we're not always sitting in a space where we're just trying to figure out what's wrong with us, what's bad with us. We're transmuting that energy into our inner power. We're increasing our awareness, our inner abundance, our divine abundance, which is unlimited, is infinite, right? That's a given. I feel the programming is to reprogram myself that these are a given. So you don't even have to speak on them no more because they already gone. All right. So, all right. 5555. Alternate nostril breathing. Enjoy. Keep breathing. Do what works for you. And remember, everything you know right now, there's more. There's more to recover. There's more to explore. There are more doors. There are more portals for you. So enjoy having fun with it. I know sometimes that shit can be some goddamn fuck shit. Right? Somewhere over the rainbow. Damn.